See everybody talking like they doing what we doing, but these brothers is rare and they ain't moving like we moving. And everywhere we go, when we walking, women choosing. Don't hate, it's alright. So don't hate, it's alright. So don't hate. It's rolls that I love to roll. 25 G's at the Prada store, just don't close. Open toe cavallis, dress girl Wang. I see you, little mama. Go ahead, do your thing. 454s, homie. We juice our rides up. So hold your bottle in the air and throw your side up. What up, though?
What up?
Hey, it's
Happy
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Sir, is it Wednesday yet?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good,
Yeah, I
brother.
just wanted to stir y'all up, see if y'all ready.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Happy Wednesday, good people. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Is It Wednesday Yet podcast.
What up, though?
I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful week. We're so happy that you are here with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, today is Wednesday. This is, people call it hump day. Man, let's, we getting over the hill. You know what I'm saying? It's downhill on the week. It's a good day. That's right, man. That's why you're always looking to find out, is it Wednesday yet? So seeing our faces and seeing us here right now, hey, we on the good foot now. We on the good foot.
That's right. That's right. Happy Wednesday. I want to give a shout out to my baby girl. Today is her birthday.
What?
Shout out to my baby girl. Yeah, shout out to baby girl. Big 22, big 22.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Do you even remember 22?
Yeah, I remember 22.
I don't. 22 is a blur for me.
Yeah.
I really don't. I can't really tell. Like, I can tell you who I was hanging with, but I really can't tell you. Like, I can tell you what we did, but I can't tell you what we was doing.
Yeah. I remember 22. I was a young mom with 2 kids at 22, so I remember 22.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember?
Yeah. Where was you living at 22?
22. I was living in California.
West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast.
Butler, you was in college, right? You was in Lubbock.
Yeah, I think I was
22.
Yeah,
I think I was in New York at 22.
Okay.
That's crazy, right? Somebody in the middle, somebody in the east, somebody in the west.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. We were
That's
spread
pretty
all
crazy.
throughout.
Yeah, I was wrapping up my college days during that time.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That wrapping up 22.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
A lot of transitions in that, new father.
22 is crazy because you think you know so much at 22. And you don't
really
know
do.
shit.
You don't know nothing.
Nothing at 20. You think you know something.
Man,
it's so funny because
you walking into that I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Because the year before, I can go get liquor. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't walking any place. Man's one more on it. You like, I'm grown now.
Yeah, that's what my daughter said. She was like, yeah, last year when I turned 21, it was like, okay, I'm 21, but now I'm 22. Now I'm like for real grown. I'm like, no, you're not for real grown until you're 25. You know what I'm saying? 25 is like, okay, they got an age on you.
When the light bill come in your name, when you grown. You ain't grown till the light bill come in your name.
Ain't grown then. Okay?
Yeah, nah, I'm telling you, because when you responsible for the light bill, that is grown. It don't get no more grown than the lights off and you can't call nobody but the electric company. That's when you grown. That's grown right there.
Oh man,
Lord. That's so.
Let's
funny.
get into some of these comments real quick.
Let's do that.
Hey, Mr. Ben Sutner III.
BS3.
He always BS3 himself, Mr. BS3. You can support the BS3 network by sending stars. Stars help us earn money to continue building the network. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And y'all should know by now how these stars work. Butler, if you want to go ahead and let them know, you're so good. You're so good.
Well, just to keep it plain and simple, and I'll add in on this. Another way to support is to do this right now. Whatever platform you're on, go ahead and hit the like button.
For sure.
Absolutely. And you can subscribe so that way you get the notifications for Is It Wednesday Yet when it comes on. And then also other programs on the BS3 network. So do that, and then it'll show you. It'll be a little symbol. It's a star. Hit the stars, and that's actually a financial contribution to the show, and they do use those funds to further the network, build the network, and I guarantee you it is used for that purpose. It's not a money grab. It's not a simple, people trying to take advantage, and every little bit counts. So, if you get a little bit from a lot of people, it's still just as impactful. So we appreciate your support and helping us in that way. But for sure, hit that like button.
Absolutely. So make sure y'all support the BS3 network. So y'all supporting us and all of the other platforms on the network. Help us grow. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see what else we got.
What up?
All right, Jeff. What up, good folks? What's going on?
That's Chef Jeff right there. Okay. Tuesdays at 5:30 on the BS3 network, and then also go to YouTube. This dope cooking show, and you'll be able to see Chef Jeff do his magic. He's done a few things. Definitely, you're gonna be hungry, so eat before you watch the show, or get some, pull out the ingredients and cook right along with him. He did a step-by-step on this salmon Philly. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
that sounds delicious,
man. Outstanding.
All right, Mr. Alexis.
Yeah, my baby bird in the building. Appreciate it.
Looking like it's Wednesday. It sure is. Yeah, it sure is. Welcome. Oh, it's Doc herself.
That's what's up,
man. Hey, I made it.
That's what's up.
We got to get Doc on the show.
Yeah. Definitely. That's what's up.
We got to get Doc on the show because I know we've all done, because you did Perspective too, didn't you, Shawan?
Did, yes.
See, yeah. Yes. So we got to get Doc. We got to get Doc on the show so we can, maybe we'll do something where we either even it out or I'll let y'all gang up on Butler or something.
Gang up on you more than likely.
No, listen. See,
it can't happen without Knox in the building, man. That's gonna be Knox gotta be in the building.
I was just trying to let you. I was just trying to let y'all know if it was gonna be 2-on-1, it wasn't gonna be with me. I was laying that out right.
He was gonna have his halo on that day, like
No, it'll just be all of us on there, man. We'll do that. And those that are listening to us, y'all like, Doc, why they crunk about Doc? You can see Doc. If you go to any I say podcast platform, Say More About That. Say More About That is the name of her podcast. And you can listen to her, see a lot of her content on that. And then also tomorrow, Thursdays at 8:30 on the BS3 network on Perspective. So you want to check her out. There you go.
All right. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That'll be a good time, Doc. So you let us know when you ready to come on. We'll make it happen.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right, man. So Adrian, you the ringleader. So
I just want to shout out this hang time I got going on real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You looking at yourself in the camera?
Listen. Wow. I want to let y'all know I'm vain. I am checking out this hang time right now.
What threw me off with that one?
Hey, Butler, this is what I need. This is exactly what I need.
It feels like a personal attack, but I'm just gonna keep the patient.
Can you get me a Texas Tech football helmet? I just want to wear a helmet so my dreads hang out the back. I just want to see what it look like. That's it, man.
Oh my
you know what I mean?
gosh.
I just want to see what it look like one time, dog. Can you give me a Texas Tech helmet?
Stop it, bro.
I'm gonna wear the 48, let the locks hang out the back. Man, come on with it, dog. Come on with it.
Doc said, I see the hang time.
Come on with it.
Say, come on, Link.
Listen.
Yeah, that's that lock game.
I'm trying to tell you. And I just got here. It ain't even been a year yet. Wait till it be a year. I just got here, man. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm back. My apologies.
All right, you done? You admiring yourself?
I'm done.
All right.
No. I'm just doing it quietly now. I'm just
right. You'll come back in later.
right, y'all. So
oh yeah. That's what the link is. That's what the link is saying. Oh yeah.
Lord,
man.
Okay, I'm done.
Can we get number 6 real quick?
I'm done.
All right, so we're gonna get into a reaction video today. You know, and we're gonna see, you know, what the people think, how do people feel about that. All right. Let's see.
Like, as you do heal, or as you do realize certain stuff about yourself, like how he said, I just can't deal with somebody who can't communicate. You should set boundaries and standards like that, and not dub back, because it'll bring out the worst in you. Like, all of us got a worse in us that could be brought out if you get around the wrong situation. That's why, as you build in life and you in your purpose, you're supposed to clean your circle up, set new boundaries, change what you're willing to expose, how available you are from your time to just even talking to you, people getting around you. Like, I had to learn that, like, you got to
how do you reset those boundaries with people, not just romantic, but like people, like old friends that you knew from like back middle school, high school, college age shit. Like, because what I'm realizing now is niggas think I'm the old Kodak. You know, like, we ain't talked in a few years, and you think I'm
like, I know him. He acting like I don't know him.
I
know her.
You don't.
Like, she done got that little business. You know, they got to call it little.
Right.
When they
do that, somebody tried to do that to me yesterday. I said,
I'm quick. I'm quick. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. A little what? It's big, for real.
Yeah, that's a little shade right there.
Yeah, and I'm realizing, like, because folks will really try to think that you still that person from 2009.
Yeah.
And I'm in the space now, like, I gotta remind niggas. Like, somebody hit me the other day, like, trying to book me on some college prices. I'm like, bro, oh yeah, I got this. Is that for an hour? Like, and even then, nigga, I'm not coming outside for 1 hour.
Right.
Like, we need at least 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and it like, I felt the energy was like, because I can show you the text, and it was like, oh yeah, you big yes, I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for finally recognizing and seeing that.
I think what we have to start realizing is those communications have nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with what's going on with them. They're realizing I don't fit with where that person is at, and it feels uncomfortable.
Yeah. Right.
It's like, he has leveled up, and I'm not on that level.
And I don't ever want to shit on nobody or make them feel like less than.
Right.
But it is like, if it consistently happens, I'm gonna say, hey, you know, we cool.
But sometimes
we not
just your glow up is shitting on them, and that's because of the way that they're viewing it. It's not because you actually said anything arrogant or prideful. It's like, I want access to him like I used to have in 2009.
Yeah.
In order for me to get that access, I have to believe and make him feel like he ain't no bigger than 2009. This is a me thing.
Yeah.
It really don't matter if he ain't the 2009 Kodak. I need him to be that to get what I need out of this situation.
Right.
And so we have to start realizing, like, bruh just got to be left behind. Sis just got to be left behind. And it's uncomfortable because some of these people, they be cool as fuck. We got history. Like, I fuck with you.
But they still stuck back there.
Yes.
And I feel like just, and
All right. So, I mean, I think that was a pretty good video. You know, I think that we all go through things where we have people that we know that try to keep us in the same place that they once knew us. Some people that are very stagnant in their life and they're not moving forward. They're kind of still in a certain mindset, and they see you evolving and moving forward and growing. And sometimes those people try to pull you back, pull you back to that place, and you're moving past where you were when you were in that place with them, when you were hanging out with them or cool with them. So yeah, I've definitely experienced that, and I'm the type of person, I'll cut anybody off. I say that in a heartbeat. I don't have a problem cutting anybody off. Only people I can't cut off is my kids. Other than that, anybody can get it, especially if I feel like you're trying to little me, and keep me in a past place. Because I'm not the same Adrian I was 5 years ago, not the same Adrian I was 10 years ago, So you come across those people, they're like, oh yeah, I remember when you used to woo, used to be rowdy, you used to be ready to do this, do that, and it's like, okay, yeah, but that was 2012. Like it's 2024 now. We not on that no more, So it's interesting. And I like what she said when she said I can't remember what she quite said, but I was like, yeah, I remember. Yeah. You
like
still there, but I'm not.
Yeah, she, I think a key comment she made is it's more about that person than it is about you. Common things we're probably hearing those type of circumstances is, oh, you changed, oh, you acting funny,
Yeah.
you think you better than me, and many times that's an inferiority within them or issue within them. It could be, you changed venue, you went somewhere else, you learned some other things, or you might have learned a different lesson while fooling with them. Something happened, and you like, you know what, this is not the path I want to continue down, and you just make a decision to do something else, and folks want you to stay right there. An interesting thing about that, it was in a different venue or something, but it was related. It was some they had done a survey, and they asked people, they said, look, we will give you we'll pay you $200,000 a year. So would you rather, they gave them a if or, would you rather have a job that pays you $200,000 a year, but we're going to pay, the coworkers you have around you will be paid $225,000, or we'll give you a job that pays you $50,000 and everybody else around you is going to get paid $25,000. Which job would you prefer? And they said, I'd rather I'd rather have the 50,000 and everybody around me with 25,000. Which and they said this was the majority. It was like 8 out of 10 chose that route. So it's like, really, people around you do not like to see you win and be successful. And I'm sure there's a lot of content about it, and I was like 80%. I was like, dang, that's 8 out of 10
wild.
People.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I can just look, I can name off 10 people that are around me. And it's always the ones closest to you. I mean, family members.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So I was like, if I count out 8 of them, if I'm in their mind, if I'm doing better than them, then they probably have some envy and just, some envy and jealousy in there. Like, it was pretty disheartening, but nevertheless. Knox City, what's your penmanship on this one?
I haven't quite formulated an opinion yet because I haven't decided like if I'm gonna be Joker or Batman here. And the reason why I say that is because I think the first thing that I'm always, the way my mind works, I'm not the guy when you bring me the plan that looks for what works, right? I'm the guy that looks for the holes. You know what I mean? Because you can have 10 things that work, but if you got 3 holes we can't fix, I can't get down with the plan. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how my mind works. So when I hear those statements, now, Shawan, let me say this, preface my statement by saying, I understand where you're coming from as far as like, people seeing the old you or relating you to the old you. But that's not what I took from this, right? I feel like, and mind you, my perspective could be all the way wrong because I have no idea who any of those people are, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how famous, like, dude could have 1 million followers and I'm the peon here and I'm speaking my mind. No, you know what I mean? Like, that could be. So let me just say that. But I'm saying that to say this. Like, I feel like leveling up happens naturally, right? And normally, when leveling up happens, the people who used to have access to you don't have access to you. So if you are leveling up, then why do the people who still want to deal with 10 years ago you even have access to you? You see what I'm saying? Because like the people that I know, whether they've leveled up and I still am with them, or they've leveled up and I don't hang with them no more, right? Like access is what is the main difference when you look at leveling up. Once people start getting to a certain status, they're not accessible.
Yeah.
Because they're not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's for the safety of everybody involved, for the fact that I'm supposed to keep you busy and keep, you know what I mean? Like if you working and doing something. So that's why I say that, right? So I feel like, is it a matter of like you see where you are going, so you don't want to deal with some of the stuff that you used to? You know what I'm saying? Which I get.
Yeah.
But then that means you still got some leveling up to do. You know what I mean? You're not where you quite think like, and don't get me wrong, like one thing I always remember, like Biggie said it, like ain't no guarantee they're gonna love you next year. Right? Like that's a real thing. Like you could be the hottest thing in the world. Like the baby was super, 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 super hot, and then he did something that people didn't like, and he was not hot no more. Right? And now he's working his way back into the circle, but like I feel like sometimes the best thing that you can do is, as you level up, kind of keep your mind frame. And I'm not saying that you owe those people time or you owe those people anything who you used to hang with or nothing like that. But I think it's just important to remember the perspective of what you've been through so that it keeps you in a humble enough space where you keep the right people around you, whether it's family, whether it's just people who can keep you in line, and then you continue to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just it. Now, I think it's natural if when you level up and people don't have access to you, I think it's natural for them to want to remind you how long they've known you and what experiences y'all have had, because they want you to know that they knew you before you was whoever you are now. That's natural. That's natural. People ain't never gonna stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like that's like it's like Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins, right? Like you could be the man.
That's a damn good example.
But your family is always gonna treat you like whoever you used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that never stops. You ain't never gonna have your uncles ain't gonna.
Is that cool though?
But it's our reality don't change because your reality has changed. Like if you come back into this reality, what do you want me to do? I can't treat you like the people in Hollywood treat you because I don't even know how that go. But I know that we used to laugh and joke and kick it, and you may not do everything we used to do, right? Like I got friends that I hang out with, very successful friends, right? That I might see once every 8 years, right? And I might only hang out with them for 90 minutes.
Right.
But those 90 minutes are like they used to be.
That's ironic because I got partners that, I knew, let's say in college, right? And we were like, that was my ace. That's who I ran with. And over time, and I can almost pinpoint the time where we kind of split in our ideals on how to address certain problems, what we'll get involved with, and what we'll do.
Yeah.
But that was still my boy, you know what I mean? That was still my partner. So now, over time, like we can hang, but it wasn't like I'm not doing what I used to run with you and do because those just things that weren't okay. It was like I had a different perspective on it. No pun intended.
No, when you grow up, Butler, and you have shit to lose, right? That changed who you are. That's all I want to say.
So as that evolved, now did they? Because I mean, it happened in a way where I had to literally say out of my mouth, like, man, don't ever, like, don't bring me over here like, don't ever do that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you telling me, hey, just roll with me real quick, man. You can't have me. You can't have me over here at where the trap at. And man, if you and I mean, and I had to tell him, and I'm gonna tell the whole story. So out of love, he sent this girl out to the car to me, and she was like, "Yeah, he told me to come out and check on you, check on me." I was like, and then I realized what
like a working young lady.
I don't know if she was working, but she came out to the car.
But that I'm just saying you got the
I
mean,
felt
granted,
that I can't.
You know
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I said, excuse me, will you go in there and tell them that I'm leaving right now?
You like, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you, but no thank. I'm leaving in 60 seconds, and I meant every word of it. I don't know. It was weird because when that happened, all the scales fell off my eyes, so to speak, and I was like, man, I'm in the cut, man. Them people might be in the bushes right now, taking pictures, photos. They probably finna raid right now, you know. I'm like, hey, I'm leaving now, and then I had to tell him. I said, say, man, don't ever bring me in environments like this again. Now, that would have been a day and a time years and years ago. I'd have just chilled. I wouldn't have worried about it or made no big deal. And I was even, I'd say, a little bit squared in too, because I had a line I would cross, like, I'll be where the dice are being rolled, but I'm not going in. I won't get involved in the dice game. I may do a side bet or something every now and again. You know what I mean? Right. I'll watch your back.
You dabbling, but you ain't.
Man,
playing.
I was a tippy toe, put my toe in it type cat. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
never got full throttle. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I want to say this. Shawanda, you got a situation like that? Like where somebody had you somewhere where you ain't had no business? Like, was you on a date or something?
No, not on a date. No, it's like an old homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the homegirl that, you know, she was already kind of one of the wild ones. And when I mean wild, just like,
wow,
always like to party, want to be seen, you know what I'm saying? Always want to be in dudes' faces, that type of thing. When y'all know me, that's not really my thing, you know? So back in the day when we used to kick it in club and have fun, it was fun back then, you know, but I always played kind of in the back, you know, and let her just do her thing. And I think you know her, Scott. You probably know her.
Listen, well, let's find out. Let's find out after the show.
And yeah, she it had been like a few years. We had actually fell out.
Because
no, not because of that. Okay. Because of a whole nother situation. Another situation that she put me in that I shouldn't have been in, but me being who I am, I was trying to be her friend and basically protect her and help her. And I got dragged into the situation, which was dangerous for me. A man could have put his hands on me in this situation. Thank God he didn't. But I was in this situation with her and I knew that she was in a bad situation with this person. So I'm trying to help her, trying to be her best friend. Like, girl, you need to get away from him, blah, blah, blah. And she like, yeah, I am. And for a while she was. And then she just reneged, got pregnant by him, was right back with him.
So
took it back. Then she had the baby and then she was like, she over him again. So we was kind of like hanging out again and trying to be friends again, trying to, you know, be cool again. But at that time I had evolved, you know, like I was in a different place. I had started my career in banking and, you know, I wasn't going out. I was just in a whole nother mindset. And because she was coming out of a situation with this man, she wanted to still be out partying, meeting dudes and, you know, trying to get over the hurt that she was in. And she wanted to drag me with it. And I'm telling her, like, I don't want to do those things. If we're going to hang out, we're going to hang out. We're going to kick it doing some leveled up things. I don't want to do those things. And she was like, okay, let's kick it or whatever. I'm going to come pick you up. I'm like, cool. In my mind, I'm thinking we going out to eat. We finna go kick it or whatever. She picked me up. We did go out to eat. Went to Applebee's. Had us a couple of drinks. We leave there. She was like, oh, let's stop at my friend's house. They having like a little party or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. We can stop by there. Had me in the hood. Had me in the hood.
What they do no good.
What they do no good. I mean, the seediest niggas that you can see is there, okay? And I'm like, oh no, like she really
like,
playing.
Did
she disappear? Did she disappear?
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Wait a minute.
She disappeared.
Left you with the thirsties.
What do you mean disappeared?
You know what she
could not find her.
She left her with the thirsties.
Where are you?
There?
We know you.
Yes.
But she's still in the same building is what I'm trying
to At that time, I didn't know. I'm like looking for her. I'm like, what?
Even if you duck off, you're supposed to.
I'm calling her. I'm calling her. Right. I rode with her. Y'all, I rode with her.
Oh.
So I'm calling her. I'm calling. She not answering. I'm like, what the fuck, right? I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking for her. Like, so I kind of get worried because I'm like, okay, why is she not answering my phone calls? Did something happen to her? You know, I'm automatically like, oh my God. Y'all, like 45 minutes go by. At this point, I had went outside. I had called my homegirl. My other friend was like, hey, come pick me up. And she like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm here. She's like, all right, I'll be there. She come outside looking for me now. Now she is out from wherever she was looking for me. I'm outside. I go off, y'all. I'm like, why would you have me here? I told you I didn't want to be in the environment. I told you I'm not. This ain't even this. He was kicking it. It's definitely not now. She was like, "Oh, you tripping? You tripping? Like, just have fun."
No,
trying to pull me back.
You tripping.
Yeah,
you tripping.
You're tripping, and because of that, you're done. Because you don't respect my boundaries. I clearly told you this is not my scene, and you trying to pull me back into some nonsense. That's what you want to be on. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with you. So. Yeah. And I think she was a little bit of a hater too. And some people be a little bit of a hater too. You know how it be people that act like they like you and they don't. And I feel like she was one of those people. I feel like she was one of those people that
don't have your best interest.
I wrote down,
like
when I was listening to the video, I wrote down, haters are gonna hate. That's just some people just not gonna, man, they just don't want to see you be different or
some people really
or do different. It ain't even better if you do different than they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And some people really not your friend. Like they want to be in your light because there's something about you that draws them in and they want to be around. They may use, you know, your you may be popular. You may have access to things and they want to be around you to be able to be around it and have access to it as well, but they don't really like you. They don't really like you. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to try to jeopardize you and make it seem like that's not what they're doing. That's what I felt like it was with her. Because it was like her life was kind of just a mess. Yeah. And then my life was going well, you know, and I'm happy and I'm thriving, you know. And it was kind of like, come back down here with me, Adrian. Come on.
They say, you know, misery loves company, right?
Misery need company. Misery need company. That's what it is. Yeah, misery. That's what it is. Misery need company.
Yeah.
I'll say this: I ain't never. The craziest situation I ever been in when I first got to Arlington. When I moved from Houston, I got hooked up with a barber that was in Fort Worth. And when I first started going to get my hair cut, I didn't know I was going to Stop 6, but that's where I was going to get my hair cut.
See, I can't help these faces, man.
Wait, hold on, man. Listen, so after he ended up leaving the shop, man, like the last time he cut my hair, bro, like he had me in the trap.
Yeah,
like just the barber chair and like the camera and the screen, and you could just see what's outside. And I'm like, hey man, you know, and it hit me like halfway through the haircut, and I'm like,
I could get rated any minute.
And I'm like, man, you know what? It ain't an explanation in the world that justify why I am where I am right now. Like, even if I go, man, I had no idea. Everybody will go, well, to have no idea
why you down. Yeah, that's what downtown. Have no idea down there. We'll sort it out after we get to the station.
But yes, that's the craziest I've ever been, something like that.
Hey, I hear some music, man. I think we at the
We can take a quick one. Let's take a quick one.
We're gonna take a quick one. We'll be right back. Vibe
yeah,
out.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
Never heard of John Legend, but she. One night in town, my team around, throwing money, then watch them hit the ground, then bring it back up, she bring it back up, put them in that black truck, so many girls they lapped up, I see you leaning, giddy bopping, let's get it popping, I said let's get it popping, just look at how she drop it, little mama certified pro, she need her own show, slide down that pole and grind slow, hell no I ain't counting my dough, I came to blow it all, and do my thing, trying to find Miss Know-It-All, and I got my cup feel juicy, how them bucks peel, young pimp, see I grab me up a chicken just chill, on the club, with a snack, pull it up, drop it low, on the pro, bring it back, that's what's up, all my dogs, up in here, and it's
yeah, shout out Mike Payne from the Animal House, man, that's a heater right there, boy.
Right there, Mike Payne.
Mike Payne from the Animal House, yeah, man, that's a I want to say that's that was a remix that he did with Wiz Khalifa, and I want to say one way or another, man, I don't know, but I had an opportunity to jump on that remix, and I jumped on it.
That's
okay.
That's what's up.
It's a long time ago.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Shout out my man Ray Nitty too. I know that, you know what I mean. They just did the vote for alderman and all that, city council and all that, and I know he ain't get it, but he gonna get it the next go round, man. Shout out my boy Ray.
That's what's up.
You know, that's my dude, and I wanted to shout him out, man, because I know he you know, he's trying to make some change in the city and do some good things, and he a good dude, man, and you know, so. Shout out
to
the difference maker. Fix it for
the difference makers. They are needed, especially in the city, you know.
Ray and Boynes, aka Ray Nitty, man. I think he was running for the 4th district, man. That's my boy. You know, straight up. That's something, you know, trying to but that's what we talk about, right? Like people trying to elevate, trying to grow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, going from music artist into alderman or still, you know what I mean? Like trying to grow, you know what I mean?
Yep. So, in the community, actually using their platform to help the people in the community that help them be who they are.
I tell a lot of my students man. So there's a councilman, there's somebody who's in the city council. I don't know if he still is, because you know I'm not there. His name is Thomas Harris, though. But I know he used to be involved in that one way or another. But I was telling my students, man, like how he made the transition, like as one of the, you know, knuckleheads in high school, man, to like going into politics, and you know, and I'm trying to explain to people, man, like who you are don't got nothing to do with where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Like we all go through what we go through to make our transitions, and we don't know how we gonna get to the destination, but you can't let nobody judge who you are based on where you are.
Yeah, where you start ain't always got to be where you finish, and you know, your grind may have to be different. You may have to jump over and through and climb over a few more things than others may have. But I mean, you set your sights in the right direction, you can get there.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do that. Let me ask y'all a question though. We talking about, man, can you really make a difference? Can an individual come into the system of politics? I think maybe at a local level, I even that way I'm kind of iffy, but can you really make a big difference by being in that, you know, taking that avenue into politics?
I think it depends on the ideas the things that you're actually trying to change, and the team that you have behind you actually helping you implement those things. I feel like if somebody is magnetic enough and they have the ability to like really connect with people, you can get enough people to, you know, ride with you and follow your idea and follow your vision into politics. I feel like it you have to be very special to be able to actually get into politics and actually make a difference, you know, and not fall into the trap of the normal where it is like you get in there, you have all these big ideas and you know you want to make a change, and then as you're in it, you get sucked in into your party's ideas, and
that,
you know,
yeah, that's just my point is,
yeah,
and that's why, and maybe that was just one half of the real question is, can you
mm-hmm.
really make a big difference? Because the machine of it all is so, you know, we do have checks and balances within our governmental
Mm-hmm.
structure, right? Which I think is necessary, but it's so big and it's so like, can you really make a difference if it's already? I don't want to believe it's just wholly corrupted. You know what I mean? But the status quo seems to stay the same. And though there may be, as Adrian said, someone special, someone magnetic, you know, has the charisma and have a good heart to do the right things for the majority versus the powers that be. But
I feel like that can only go so far too.
Let me ask
that's my fear.
Let me ask both of y'all this question. So of course I gotta be me. I gotta play devil's advocate.
Well, who else you gonna be, man?
I gotta be me.
Absolutely.
So what makes
hit number 6 for me real quick?
All right, hold on.
He's a habitual line stepper.
Good call, brother. Good call. That's a great call. So my thing is this, right? Like, for example, I know I'm going somewhere with this, so don't think I'm just being wild west.
No, you good.
What makes somebody corrupt? Like, what attributes make people corrupt?
Being human.
So then, if people are corrupt because they're human, and humans are humans, what are we really asking them not to do? Be human?
I'm asking them not to be typical.
So here's how I look at it. I just I'm pulling this out of the air. So if it don't add up, don't be mad at me. But this is how I'm looking at it.
Pulling it out of one of them braids.
First, I got locks. Don't disrespect.
It's a lock.
Yeah, one of them locks. My bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
I really meant no disrespect. That was
this ain't
my
Bone
ignorance.
Thugs.
I didn't know.
This ain't Bone Thugs over here.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's pulling one out of the locks.
No, but the reason why I say that is because when we call something, like, I look at politicians like the NBA, right? Like the NFL. It's hard to get in, and there are only so many spots. And people who get in, they and they try to keep them spots as long as they can keep them, right? And you got your Kobe Bryant,
yeah,
right? You got your Kobe Bryant. You got the people who are dedicated to the game, right?
Mm.
And then you got your
they just to play on the team. I got you.
I'm not saying to play on the team, but I'm saying, like, you got your it was it used to be a white boy used to play for I think it was the Sonics. I think his name was McIlvain, like Jim McIlvain. He was from Marquette, right? And I think George Karl basically was like, look, if you average three blocks for the year, I'm gonna cash you out, right?
Wow.
And he got like a 3-year, $30 million deal, right?
Shut up.
He got his deal, and then he disappeared into space, like he floated off. That was what he needed, right? And my point is, some people are in the NBA just to get the bag. They not there for championships. They not there for the dedication of the game. They there to get the bag.
So it's some people that go into government just to get the bag.
What makes politicians so different?
I know.
There has to be a level of kind of like
the difference between politicians and in that analogy, politicians have to get, in many cases, get voted into or placed into their position.
But this is what I'm saying though. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what
But
I'm
you're talking
saying
about
is
their motivation once they're there.
The dedication to the game, right? Like some dudes are Kawhi Leonard. Is low management tonight. Right? And then some dudes are LeBron James. I'm out here. I'm campaigning. I'm for the people. My people need this. My people need this.
You got some players that are just going to go through the motions. Some politicians that just go through the motions, and then some that are really out there trying to achieve something that impacts politics or impacts the city or impacts the people that they're supposed to represent.
Because either way, whether you admit it or not, it's a money grab. Right? It's a way for people to get their hands into money that they would normally be able to access. It's
and
only
power.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, like,
money, power, respect.
I know we call it corrupt, but aren't they doing what is typical? Right? Like, am I really for example,
I think they are doing what is typical. I'm asking them to be atypical.
We all work with people who don't go to work to get work done. What make them so different? Like straight up. We all work with people who go to work and ain't trying to work. What make them so different? It ain't some of them in there who go to work every day and ain't trying to work.
No.
Hey,
it's
man,
like,
what time
man,
we playing golf?
It's like this, man.
Let's go vote the bill down and go play golf.
This is the thing. I think all positions and appointments don't carry the same level of significance. When you step into public service, it is public service. So there's a different expectation that is desired from those individuals. They are representing their constituents, those who voted and put them in place for their interests. But they don't do that.
No, listen though, brother. The same way when you buy a ticket in November to see LeBron James in March, you expect to see LeBron James in March, right? And that's why I'm saying the same public service, the same I'm really supposed to be here for the people, right? Like Michael Jordan, as selfish as he was as a person, he was there for the people. Michael Jordan was like, "Hey, I'm coming out every night. I'm trying to drop 40 every night when you see me."
Yeah, it's hard for me to make that connection because I can identify with that mindset, Jordan's mindset. Like, do I want to put on the show? Yeah, but I want to win. Like, I want to win.
No, it's not. It's not even I want to win, bro. It's so much more of it's me versus you, right? It's not even about like Mike is. That's what made Mike special, right? Like Mike is to the point where he goes, "I'm Michael Jordan. I know that there are 24 players on this court, and these people came to see me. Period. And I ain't gonna cheat them." You see what I'm saying?
He never laid down and just played regular. He was always he gonna give what he got. So
same way you look at guys like James Harden, right? And even though I look at a guy like James Harden, and I'm saying as a politician, right? He give people a show, right? He gonna go out there with Houston James Harden. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna give you 50. I'm gonna shoot. Right. I'm gonna have 30 in the first half, right? I ain't here to win no championship though. I ain't really getting nothing done. It's gonna look good, right? We're gonna sing and dance.
So you saying the politicians are the same way?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like you're saying they're human. I'm saying that because they're in a circumstance like the NFL or the NBA, right? You only got so many politicians. You only get so many spots.
It's hard for me to make the connection because I feel like what the purpose is for NBA or NFL player is so starkly different than what the expectations and responsibilities.
It's still public service.
No,
You
not
are
in the same
you
way.
are buying
I'm not gonna
what?
listen. I'm going to disagree on that. I'm disagreeing. I am, because it's not the same. That shouldn't
So
be for entertainment. Like my politician is. They're not in there to entertain me. They're in there to represent me.
But now you're focused on the cause. I stop the cause, because what I'm saying is we all go to work and got different causes, but we all work with the same type of people. We all work with people
I
who.
can't. I'm not gonna argue that. I mean,
But
people are
that's what I'm
people,
saying, right?
and we
And
got
I'm
corrupt
saying
people at every level. I mean,
but
bro, our
is
president,
it
last president we
corrupt?
had, bro, is the
Is
epitome
it? But
of.
this what I'm saying though. Is it corrupt? Really, if you get what I'm saying? Like, is it really corrupt if you in there and you ain't really trying to do nothing but get what you can get? Because that's what most people try to do wherever they at. What's the difference between a mayor and Dak Prescott? Right? If you look at the public responsibility of what I'm saying is, right?
Dak
Public
Prescott
service
really does not have a responsibility to the public. He does not.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Listen.
He does not have a responsibility. He has nothing to do with my damn streets. He has
Listen
nothing
what
to
I'm
do
saying
with the
to you though. But the emotional investment that these people listen what I'm saying to you, brother. Listen, just fill me out. There are more
I'm
people.
hearing you, and I'm understanding you, and I'm telling you it does not correlate, and I just
listen
don't
to what
see the
I'm saying.
same.
I'm saying that there are more people that are in the Metroplex area that are more passionate about the Cowboys than politics.
You are correct.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, and you have you got a representative of that team that makes $60 million, and his job is to come out, no matter how that team performs,
And we
stand
don't
out
get to
there.
We don't get to pick Dak Prescott. We don't vote for Dak Prescott. We have no impact on Dak
listen what
Prescott.
I'm
We
saying.
can't make pleas. We can't even make pleas or complain to Dak Prescott. But our mayor, we can do all of those things. And they're there to do those things.
No. But listen what I'm saying though. But what I'm saying
That's why I'm saying they're not the same.
What I'm saying is, as the representative of something people are passionate about. No, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying to you. As a representative of something that people are passionate about, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's a matter of having the same value. What I'm saying is, as far as the money that is being made, listen what I'm saying. As far as the money, bro, he's gonna make $60 million
what you're
next
saying
season,
to me
right?
does not
He's in
correlate,
entertainment.
and it does not, and the public is not paying that bill, but we pay for that mayor.
They are paying that bill. The public is buying tickets,
bro. They buying tickets to the entertainment, but they not buying tickets for Dak Prescott individually.
Bro, who do they talk about? Who's the most talked about Cowboy?
The quarterback is talked about in every team, in every region.
He's not the best player. He's not the best player on the team.
We're not. That's not even an argument. I don't know where that comes from. That's not what we're talking about.
But what I'm saying is, he's not the best player on the team, but he's the most talked about.
Right now, I am focused on. We're talking. Well, we were just talking about politics. It was just a question that came in my mind. But here's the thing: I can't see how we correlating Dak Prescott and the people, their involvement with him, their adoration for him, the attention toward the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Cool, because football takes a lot of attention, and it gets a lot of attention. It's the greatest sport on the earth. And it makes a lot of money, right? So it's going to garner that attention. Cool. But what I'm talking, but I don't think that he's not corrupt. He just in the game that the game, the way the game is being played, the way it pay, so to speak. But when we're talking about politics and mayors, you're saying I'm taking on this responsibility. I will be honest. I will use the funds properly. I will use it to better the city, to protect the people, to make sure our damn fire departments are right, to make sure our police departments are not corrupt. And they don't do that. And I'm saying it's ironic, not ironic, but it's saddening to me that, you know, we still go into that. People that we may know, and, you know, man, I really trust that cat, but they may go in with good intentions. And I'm saying, do you think they really can make an impact, or is the system so rigged and rotted right now that it's almost like throwing a tic-tac to a well, thinking it's gonna have good breath?
This is my comparison. I'm done. This is my comparison.
Not good breath, but good breath. Good breath.
And I'm tapping out.
No,
but this is what I'm saying, right?
Okay, go ahead, brother.
When the real goal is to make the situation the best for everybody, right? Like this is a we situation. It ain't about me, right? And that's what you want from your politicians. You want your politicians to have the attitude of we versus me, right? And what I'm saying is the reason why I went to sports is you look at a guy like Tom Brady. You look at a guy who, at the height of his play, right, was the 7th, 8th highest paid guy in quarterbacks because he was really about the goal, right?
He was.
It ain't about me. It's about we, right?
Correct.
And I'm saying
he wanted championships.
And this is what I'm saying. Dak Prescott is giving the Tom Brady speech just like a politician, right? I'm here to win championships. I need my 60 though.
No, I think he's renegotiating. He's renegotiating his contract right now.
Bro, listen.
They're restructuring his contract so they can have some more talent and keep some of the talent they have.
But my point is the whole time.
See, you drugged.
No, listen. No.
You won.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Remember though, right? They stalled him out for him to get his money, right?
In the beginning, yeah.
In the beginning. And I'm saying he has not changed his position at all going forward. Like, I got to get taken care of. You see what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is that just like the real world, unfortunately, they all give us the same song and dance.
And
they
what
all
I'm saying
give
is
us we need to do what's best for everybody. But if they put the money in front of me, I am gonna take it. Right? And everybody don't do that. You
saying the politicians are saying that.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying every quarterback sits here and goes, I'm trying to win a championship until it's their contract year, and then they need $400 million. Then we not even talking about championship no more. And I'm saying politicians,
but you know why that is, man?
At the alderman level, at the city councilman level, like you said, at the lower level. But
that's my point.
Before we get our bag,
I can't even.
Once politicians get to a certain level,
I can't have a discussion, Knox. I can't have a discussion. I can't have the discussion because there are owners of the teams that these quarterbacks are on and who they're negotiating with. They're not negotiating with good faith individuals. If you can pay me $60 million over a span of time, how much? Now listen, how much money is your ass making? And
but this is what I'm saying.
Money. You're not.
Same thing with the politicians.
No, so as a player, and this is what I'm doing. What I'm doing versus what a damn mayor is doing. I can break my leg. I can tear my Achilles.
See now you going too far into the job.
I'm not going too far. You brought these niggas in you brought these cats into the conversation. So if we're gonna compare the quarterback to the mayor, and then why they both would want to go after the bread, I'm giving you now the reasons why the athlete would say, nah, give me my bread. Because
but I'm showing you that those are the same reasons the politicians go.
And
when the politicians know, hey, my term could end anytime. I could get voted out next year. It could be over for me, right? But I'm saying just like a contract.
If you're not in it for what?
But listen, now you're saying don't get in it. Listen how crazy you sound, and now say don't get in it.
I'm not.
As many people want to be professional athletes.
No, I ain't talking about professional athletes. I was talking about politics at the moment.
But I'm saying it's the same thing, though.
You did say in the beginning, before you started this whole analogy, that You throwing this in the air, and if it don't make sense, then it don't make sense.
It makes
don't
sense
be
to
mad
me,
at you.
It makes sense, but I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna give you that, Shawan. You 1,000% right. Yep, you're right. You're right.
You know,
Man,
I did it to
and look,
myself.
I was trying to follow you. I was trying to follow you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay,
that's
Scott.
my fault. I shouldn't ask
but
that
you know,
question,
Scott,
man.
he gotta work
I know.
it.
I appreciate.
You know,
wires.
Yeah,
Hey, I ain't heard wires in a minute. That's pretty funny. I ain't heard wires in a minute.
Because
Scott got a Scott.
He be bringing that moment.
Scott got a Scott.
My
That's
bad.
terrible.
I know we had another video we were supposed to watch, so maybe we'll save that for next week.
We'll say that for next week.
Yeah. But this is what I'm gonna ask. Is listen, the viewers, I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all go to Is It Wednesday Yet Facebook page. Y'all just heard a discussion about these damn quarterbacks and mayors. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm kind of upset.
Quarterbacks and politicians.
Yeah,
quarterbacks and politicians.
Okay, quarterbacks and politicians. How do they don't even match up? But Knox says they all are acting the same. They
both got a window. They both have a window to get paid. Some of them stretch it out longer than others.
Some of those things connect, but never mind. I ain't gonna get. We'll go another hour.
Don't
get them started again.
Mitch McConnell ain't trying to win no championship. He's just trying to stretch the bag out. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying.
Can't argue with that, bro.
I'm just saying everybody ain't. It's 32 teams. Everybody say they want to win a championship. Everybody ain't trying to win a championship.
But this is what I'm saying. What's at stake in these damn games ain't the same.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, though. It's 50 states. They all got representation.
Hear what I'm saying, though.
Everybody ain't trying to win a championship, is what I'm saying.
What about
everybody? All of our viewers, please go to our Facebook page.
Yes,
and give y'all opinions.
Are
y'all understanding Scott Knox? Or are y'all understanding what Butler is saying? Okay,
man, tell Butler he wrong. Tell Butler he wrong. Tell Butler he wrong.
Yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think about this conversation.
Let me know I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
And tag him. And tell him he wrong and tag him.
Now, and y'all know what on the other side of that coin, if you feel that Scotty Knox's rendition is not quite accurate, then please indicate that also.
The people love
Gotta go ahead and press number 6.
I don't even know if the people love me.
He's a habitual line stepper.
But they love me. They love me.
Listen, this is time, man. I ain't gonna hold these people.
That's funny. Y'all cold for.
I'm gonna say this and I'm done, man. I want to thank all the viewers, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. Y'all wrong for leaving me on my own. We got a comment section. Y'all supposed to help me. But y'all was like, watch this. Look at him. He's floundering. I'm just, and he not giving. I don't appreciate that, but I still love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe so you can catch us next week, and then participate next time. And don't be leaving me out here by myself.
Yeah, we want to thank y'all again for joining us for another episode of Is It Wednesday Yet podcast. Remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Follow the BS3 Network. Please engage with us. Leave us ideas. Leave us, show ideas and things you want to talk about in our DMs. And maybe send us videos, and maybe we'll pick yours and we'll shout you out when we do. Sure. And on that note, we want to thank y'all. Have a great night.
Happy birthday to your daughter again, for sure.
Happy birthday, Amaria.
Amaria, happy birthday,
Amari.
And on that note, y'all, have a good night. We will see y'all later.
See everybody talking like they doing what we doing, but these brothers is red.